guys, welcome back to Building Figures with Fel. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is Building Figures, where we share snips, tips, and ideas on how to build wealth. Now, side note, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. However, there are lessons that I'm learning on my journey to building the life of my dream, and I just want to share them with people. So let's get into figures of any sort, mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, then we're gonna have to do some organizing and some scheduling. We cannot be all over the place. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you to go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a video from me, because honey, like we're coming. We're definitely coming. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll definitely be responding to them. So let's get into the video. What does it mean to organize and schedule? And for my non-American friends, I think like some people pronounce the word schedule, and then there are others that say schedule. However, like I'd probably be just using them interchangeably, so bear with me, right? Yeah, so organizing and scheduling are very important principles if we're going to build any life of anything, really and truly. If you do anything, you need to be organizing and schedule. And I have 3 tips that are very important as to how I organize and how I schedule. And listen, I'm not the most organized person. I'm not. Anybody who knows me knows that there are times when I'm all over the place and I'm pulling my hair out, because there are times when I'm just like out of it. But for the most part, here are 3 things that I do in order to stay organized and schedule stuff. Now, the first thing that I recommend when it comes on to organizing and scheduling is to get a journal. No. Most journals are generally inexpensive. I recommend this particular journal. It's called the Law of Attraction Journal, and I bought this from Amazon. It was probably like $36, something like that. I'm not sure how much it is now. I bought it about 2 years ago. Well, a year and a half ago, and it has just been journeying with me. So I do recommend it. This is not affiliate market. I'm really not getting paid. I really just recommend it from, a really pure place. I recommend this journal though. However, moving along, I recommend journaling, because journaling is a way of setting your goals and fostering a routine. So when you track your things, write down things in your journal, you are able to know what you have planned for today, in addition to what you should be doing and how long it should take to do it. That way you will get more stuff done, and you will get, have a longer time period to get time for yourself, to get time to spend with your family, etc., etc. And also it will just keep you in line, as opposed to being all over the place all the time. So I recommend journaling, and that's the number 1 thing. In addition to journaling, and I just mentioned it earlier, setting goals and having routine is so important. Setting goals, whatever you need to do for the day. And the truth is, I generally set too many goals for my day. I set too many goals for my day, and sometimes I don't end up doing some, and sometimes I get so frustrated, and sometimes I feel like I want to put my hair out because, it is just too much. I recommend, and I learned this from my favorite YouTuber. Her name is Erin. Her channel is Erin on Demand. You can also go check her out. But I learned this, to set a top 3 goals. What are the top 3 things that you need to do for the day? And when you do that, you'll realize that you are able to pace yourself, and not only pace yourself, but you get to do the important things, the things that you actually need to do, as opposed to having 10 things, and then it is so hard to get through the 10 things, because the truth is, your days generally don't always go as planned, because things happen, there are curveballs, emergencies, this, that, and the third, and before you know it, things just don't get done. So I recommend setting goals, and for that goal setting, get your journal and write your top 3 goals. And the law of attraction journal that I just recommended is one of those things that allows you to do that for your day. It has a list of things, and you can write the day, what you're supposed to be focusing on, and it even tracks the amount of water you drink, because that is so important. So I recommend the law of attraction journal. Go get it. The second thing, and this is number 2, is to set reminders and alarms. Now, it doesn't matter if your phone is just going off every day, like all day, every day, because our phones generally go up every day, all times every day, because we get notifications from social media, we get messages, etc. Even if your phone is on silent, it's still, you still get things coming into your phone. However, I recommend setting reminders and alarms, just so that you don't remember the things that you need to do, and it keeps you organized throughout the day. When you set reminders, nobody's perfect. Sometimes we do forget stuff. We forget important things, things that we are supposed to be doing. You don't want to always be busy, but you always want to be productive. And sometimes, if you're like me, there are times when, oh my goodness, my day goes by so quickly. I am so exhausted because I had so many things doing, and I'm still not productive because I don't get to do what I needed to get done. If that makes sense. I hope it does. Right. So setting reminders and alarms are very, very important to just help you remember stuff and just keep you organized, and also for your schedule. The third thing, and this is super, super important, because you don't want to go to bed before scheduling what you need to do for the next day and what you have done in the previous day, because therefore you will not be able to track your progress, especially if it is something that you're working on that takes a long time. And not only a long time, but it takes a lot of time. Right? So if you're doing a project, if you are working on something, like currently I'm working on a number of things, and trust me, if it is that I don't organize and schedule my day, child, it's over. So this third thing is very important, and it is to take an overview of your day at the end of the day. So in the night, sit down and think about how your day went, what you could have done better, what you needed to do and didn't get to do, and what you need to do for the next day. Taking an overview of your day and planning the next helps you realize what you need to get done and what is most important. It also helps you to omit some things, because the truth is there are some things that we schedule into our day that are not really important. We think they are important, but if you should just sit down and think about all of that and all that you needed to do and all that you need to do, you'll realize that it wasn't, some of the things are just not important. And so scheduling helps you to just like do all of that, and then taking an overview of your schedule for that day and the next day helps you to put things into perspective. So it can be a mental overview, like you can really just lay down and just think about how your day went, what you did, what you needed to do, what you could do better, and what you know for the next day, what you are doing better in the next day, what you'll be adding, what you'll be subtracting. And so that helps to just keep you organized and help you to schedule stuff. So that's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to stay organized and stay scheduling, because that is exactly how you'll build figures, build the life of your dream, build that mental character, that mental picture of who you are and who you would like to be. This is Building Figures with Phil. Do not forget to subscribe and like, share this video, share it with your friends, share it with somebody that you know it will be helpful to, and I'll see you in the next video.